so I didn't get to do my little passing on ceremony. So I'm going to do it with Matt Hyde right now. So Matt Hyde, do you solemnly swear to uphold the duties and responsibilities of this council, to make sure the next school year is enjoyable for the entire student body, and to give this council your complete dedication, enthusiasm, time, energy, mind, body, spirit, target, juju, non-vital organs, and life of this council?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, good. First, the crown of presidency that Amy gave me last year. Second, shade, so you'll look super fly. Next, your constitution. Oh, and then because you kept on mentioning the Rat King, you know, the little metaphor of York School, so I made him a Rat King out of a bunch of fake rats. Also, he squeaks a lot, so I guess you could like tell people once they have gone too long at a break with their announcements, like stop. And you can like, you know, politely hit them.
Okay.
Anyway.
As part of our first break, we would like to introduce you to the actual Penny Wars, like we're still doing the Penny Wars. So if Eunice Reed could come up, she is our new treasurer, and we would like to say peace to the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, form an alliance with them to take over the senior bid. It's going to be we are having a peace. We would like to extend our peace offering to you all. We put a little bit of coinage in all of yours. Only put dollar bills in here. It is negative towards the seniors, positive for all of the other classes. So dollar bills, senior, coins in 11th, 10th, 9th, and 8th. Yes.
This weekend, Fine Arts Weekend, the combination of a year of fantastic activities and our fine arts, all our fine arts activities. If I had everyone who was involved in this weekend stand up, probably 80% of you would be standing. There'd be nobody left to hear the announcement. Oh, look at you all. All right. So. That would be everybody who's in a music ensemble, everybody who's in one of the one-act plays, plus everybody who has been in an art class this year. So the schedule of events, we're going to put little handbills like this, but bigger, up around the school. 7:30 tomorrow night in the theater, the jazz concert. The vocal jazz ensemble giving its first, almost its first public performance. The combos and the big band. Saturday at noon, the one-act plays in the theater, written, produced, directed, and acted by York students. At 1 o'clock, the art exhibit, the student art exhibit over in the Student Center, along with ice cream. But as Sasha says, you don't want to know about the ice cream. Wasn't that the philosophy, Sasha? You accent the negative. And then at 2 o'clock, starting here, the choir and early music group, followed at 2:45 by the orchestra, by the band and the combined band and orchestra in the gym, and ending up here at 3:30 with the chamber choir and the orchestra concert. Fantastic weekend. We want you all to come and enjoy it. And also notice from the art teachers, over the next couple of days, you're going to see art starting to filter into the student center. Please be respectful of it. Yes, good. And one other announcement. We've just been given an offer of free tickets to the Ensemble Monterey concert next weekend, the 3rd here in Carmel and the 4th in May up in Santa Cruz. the Ensemble Monterey with the Candiamo Choir, wonderful concert music by Benjamin Britten and Henry Purcell. And if you want tickets for that, take one of these and let me know. I'll meet you outside. Free tickets.
Current 9th, 10th, and 11th graders, if you haven't yet, please go on to Naviance into your About Me tab and write in what you are doing for this year's service learning, what you have planned for the summer. If you've already done it, answer all the questions. If you just have something planned, answer the first one. If you don't have anything planned, answer the first one. Or talk to me first and answer the first one. Get something planned. So I know that you'll be all set before school starts in August. Turn in any service forms that you have from this year. If you have some left from last year, I'll take them as well. Second thing, people going on the Big Sur Marathon. We have 4 vans full of people going. Be in the parking lot Sunday morning at 10 minutes to 5 a.m. We will be out of the parking lot by 5. We cannot wait for you because they close the road. We have to get down the road. So thank you all of you for signing up. Third thing, I had the pleasure of being at a middle school track meet yesterday, and our 8th grader, Caden Aga, he broke his personal record in the 800, and he broke 5 minutes in the mile with a time of 4:51. It was awesome.
I have a couple of introductions to make. First, introducing a familiar face and in a new role. You all know and love Rachel Godoyne, who has been working in the admissions office and is a registrar at York now for almost 5 years. And Rachel has become our new communications manager. She's going to be writing the great stories about you, managing the website. We're going to have a new revised website coming out very soon, and it's a great use of her talents and will be great for the school, so you're going to see a lot of her taking pictures and interviewing you about all the cool things that you do so that we can tell the York story. So you'll see also that she'll move over into what's the communications office at the end of the advancement part of the main building. And in her desk and in her role, happy to introduce somebody brand new to the community, Emily Stokes. Emily, going to stand up and wave. Emily will be the new registrar and the new admission associate, and she'll be in that office next to me, and you want to get to know her and her smiling face as she helps us also tell the York story and bring the next great group of Falcons into this room and into this school. So welcome, Emily.
This is just a reminder for the students who are going to China this summer. And today is lunch meeting day. And Rumnan and rice and tea, well, provided. So.
A reminder from Mr. Raymond that today is the last in the series of poetry writing workshops. We'll be in room 8 at 12. So if you are free fourth period, you are welcome. If you have no class fourth period, see your teacher and ask permission about coming. Thank you.
Emily. All right, so raise your hand if you're taking an AP exam. Emily and I look forward to seeing all of you on Tuesday morning at 7:40 a.m. in the theater for the AP pre-administration session. You must attend this session to take your AP exams, and you must take your AP exams to pass your classes. So we will see all of you there. This is mandatory. Thank you.
I really want to get good grade and study what subjects I am interested in learning. Half of my daily learning schedule is to have the classes at school during the day. This part is very important. since the fixed class schedules have an invisible force that we finish these courses. The other half of my daily learning schedule is homework. I spend most of my time on homework after school. This is the part where the problem comes in. I get distracted or digress from my homework frequently. After a whole day of school, when I get home, I sit in front of my desk. Starting homework is very hard for me. I might chat a little with my friends, listen to music for a while, or just simply do nothing. Time elapses so fast since I've been on the chair. After a while, I realize I need to start working on my homework. Math is always my first choice. It is hard and I spend a lot of time on it. After I finish 2 questions for 25 minutes, I start to get bored and I cannot focus on it. I play with my pens or I grab a book to read. After a while, I realize I need to continue to focus on the homework and continue doing the rest. This makes my time after school less efficient than expected. However, I know that since I started my first homework from my first teacher, I have so many chances and so much room to make my time after school effective. I need to make changes from the time arrangements after school. When I get home and have dinner, it is usually around 7 o'clock in the evening. That means I have around 4 hours to work on my homework in order to get enough sleep for tomorrow's classes. There are some assignments which are more challenging than the others. I might do them first because I feel a lot accomplished when I get them done. I don't think that constantly focus for hours is a great idea. Therefore, when I get bored or tired after 40 minutes of focus, I just stand up, stretch a little, or go grab some drinks. Also, when I'm being productive, I will try my best to focus on homework and abstain from doing things that are irrelevant to my homework. This might be the most important tip to make my time after school effective. I know that I have to make changes from the inefficient homework completions and improve my time spending skills. I am confident with my self-control ability and I will strive to make the best use of it. Thank you.
As a 6-year-old who's about to enter the 1st grade, I spent most of my time doing what other 6-year-olds did, like playing tag, bothering my parents, and trying to unsolve the scientific complexities of the universe. This all changed one night when my dad returned home from work with a gift basket and the announcement that we were moving to Germany. Now, as a 6-year-old who hadn't had much exposure to the rest of the world, I wasn't totally sure who or what a Germany was, but I was still excited at the prospect of living somewhere new. For our first week in Germany, we acted like typical tourists, staying at a nice hotel, eating at nice restaurants, and visiting sites around the city. But I didn't realize how different the cultures were until we moved into our apartment. Our apartment was situated on the older, more scenic side of town. On one side was a bridge over a river, and on the other side was a hill topped with an ominous-looking medieval castle. We were excited to find out that our apartment was going to be on the top floor, meaning we would have a bigger apartment and the best view of both. But we were less pleased to find out that the day we were moving in, the elevator was broken, and we were going to have to brave 6 flights of stairs with everything we brought with us. While the elevator breaking was a common occurrence for us, the biggest problem I faced overall while living in Germany was not being able to speak the native language. Germans, who are typically not fond of American tourists, are even less fond of the smaller and louder ones. Every Friday I would go down to the lobby and struggle to get mail from the woman who was in charge of it and claim she didn't speak any English. Then one day I went down and I overheard her speaking perfect English with the British woman who lived across the hall from us. She continued to deny that that ever happened in German for the next 2 years. While living in Germany was a struggle at times, I learned to accept all other cultures, and I've been lucky enough to go back and visit several times.
Softball has a game today against Greenfield.
At 4:30 on the softball field. You should come toward us.
5 seconds.
Guys Lacrosse selling pizza tomorrow in the quad.
Also, JV has a game tomorrow, so everyone should come out and support them against Stevenson.
Yeah.
The girls lacrosse team has a game tomorrow. It's starts at 4 and it's also against RLS and it's on the upper field, so you guys should come up and support both teams.
Yeah, JV got it.
Swimmers, we have a meet tomorrow at Carmel. Please bring your parents so they can time. We really need timers.
Okay. Hold on, everyone. So if you're sitting in a seat, please move it that way, or not move it, but like turn it around that way. Go to class.